Activity 7, mask makers. So in this activity, you're going to be thinking about blocking out light. So Jem is fascinated by the night sky and wants to continue to look at the constellations, but it's the summertime and so it doesn't get dark until late. And so he has to have an afternoon nap so that he's able to stay up late to be able to look at the constellations in the night sky. So at this point, I might bring in a sleeping mask and talk about how we may use sleeping masks at night time or through the day to block out the light to help us to sleep. In this activity, the children are going to explore a range of materials. And again, the materials it doesn't matter what you've got, but I would have a selection of rough, smooth, shiny, dull, opaque and transparent materials. And first of all, the children might want to just touch and feel them. They might want to listen to them. They might want to smell them, okay? And then what they're going to think about is whether the materials allow light to pass through them. And so therefore, whether they are a suitable material for making a mask out of. Now, for this activity, I would use the hula hoops and I'd ask the children to sort the materials into those that allow light to pass through and those that don't allow light to pass through them. So to do this, you will need access to a torch, a variety of materials, and then the children are going to place the material over the end of the torch and see if light passes through. This one clearly does. This material clearly doesn't. And so the children can sort the materials into those suitable for making a mask out of and those that are unsuitable because they allow light to travel through them. But then I'd question them further and think, would you really want to use that material even if it does block light out? So once students have sorted the material into two separate piles, then what you might want to do is cross your hoops over and think about a third category, which would go into the middle. And they would be the materials that are most suitable. So the materials that would be comfortable to wear. And to find this out, you might want to get children to put it against their face or they could touch it with their hands. Would they want to have a mask made of that material? Would it be comfortable to wear? And so there would be some further sorting to do. After the sorting is completed, then I would be asking children to justify their answers. Why have they chosen one material in particular to make the mask out of? And you could ask them why they haven't chosen certain materials as well.